All-Star break, a little over a month away. Bradley Beal has yet to be an All-Star. I don't get it. Dude balls out just about every game, so where's the love, as the Black Eyed Peas once put it? Let's discuss on Sports Talk.
Live from Newschannel 8, this is Toyota Sports Talk.
Hello and welcome to Sports Talk. As much as we hate the NBA All-Star game, players still enjoy the recognition. They want to be able to say they were an All-Star. Bradley Beal has yet to make the All-Star team. And why exactly is that? Well, this year, it almost seems like you can't deny him. What do you think, though? Is Bradley Beal an All-Star? Is his appearance overdue? Call us, 703-387-1020. By the way, he's averaging 24 points with just 3.5 assists. And look who's on the show. Let's welcome him in. 50 Shades, Mark Gray, Afro-American newspaper, shadowleague.com. Flexing on him. That's it.
What's up, big bud?
Okay.
Happy New Year, man.
Oh, yes. Your first show.
That's right.
In 2018.
Happy New Year, DMV.
Yes. Welcome,
made it
man.
into 2018.
You made it, man. You made it. You're not wearing gray, though.
I am.
You got
Right
the
here.
gray. You got
I
the
got
gray.
the gray,
You got the
you
gray
know.
in the beard. All right, so Bradley Beal, is he, and before you answer, he has a 50-point game this season, okay?
Okay.
Only a few other players in the NBA right now have 50-point games. Harden, Bron, DeMar DeRozan, who just dropped 52. So what do you think? Why is Bradley not an All-Star right now? Is it overdue?
Well, it depends on how you judging not an All-Star. If you're judging it by fan voting, and, that speaks volumes to the absence of fan support around here. I mean, when you go to the arena, you got to stuff the ballot for Bradley Beal. You got to go online and you got to vote for him. You got to make him a superstar. I think there's another thing about it. He's got a dynamic playmaker in the backcourt with him whose game has a little bit more swag. Something
It's the swag. It's the
it's
swag
just
he's
something that jumps out about John Wall's game, and there's a workmanlike quality to what Bradley Beal does. And, we're in a highlight reel time, and maybe it's just
Well,
that.
look at that. That's swag. That was swag right there.
Yeah,
The
but it's not
two-hander.
enough swag. You want consistent swag.
You want Russell
It's
Westbrook
like
swag.
when you go into your third wardrobe at the palatial Burton estate.
Right. Right.
When you go in there, you got your swag rack.
I got the walk-in closet.
Exactly.
With the sneaks.
And he
all
doesn't
over the
have
place.
that.
He doesn't have
those things. No.
Bradley has a walk-in closet in terms of the game.
No, well,
I feel like he
but
does.
he's got basic stuff.
So-
He doesn't have the swag with it.
All right, so when Bradley Beal, so then you can't discount this. Bradley Beal has several 40-point games this season.
He does.
Okay? He'll drop 29 here, 39 there. What else do you have to do?
You want him to be more consistent, and you want him to be more of a clutch player.
Okay,
he's had
so
a lot of big baskets out there in critical times that could have defined him as that player with that swag. And I hate to refer to, our good friend Gilbert from back in the day, who used to talk about his swag being phenomenal. I think that's what's encumbering Bradley Beal's perception right now. You look at the merits, 24 plus per game, 3.5 assists. Mm-hmm. Those are all-star numbers. But remember, all-star game is must-see TV. And when you think in the collection of guards that would be of all-star caliber right now, is Bradley Beal amongst those who are must-see TV?
All right.
Well, let me give you an example. Damian Lillard versus Bradley Beal. Who jumps out at you more?
I would say Dame.
Exactly.
But
that's the point.
So that's
Dame jumps out.
Dame jumps out. Okay.
Bradley Beal just fits in. Those who jump out are all-stars. Those who fit in are just appreciated by their fan bases and contributing to winning teams.
All right, so here's a question for you. And by the way, we do have the first fan voting returns, and John Wall comes in at about 175,000 votes. Okay.
And no voter fraud. Right?
Bradley, no,
I just wanted to make sure.
No collusion anywhere.
No, all right.
And so Bradley Beal has 71,000 votes. Is Wall 100,000 or some odd votes better than Bradley Beal?
From an all-star swag standpoint, absolutely. There's just something dynamic about his presence, his playing personality, the way his shadow transcends the game. Unfortunately or fortunately, Bradley Beal is just that guy who is perceived to be a role player on a team that hasn't quite achieved enough so he could really get the shine to be appreciated by the national fan base.
Yeah.
And we were talking off air about how Lonzo Ball, who's done really nothing in the league to this point, but he's got
120,000 votes
base because of his dad.
120,000 votes.
And viral programming.
Yeah.
Viral television programming. It's unfortunate that's the world that we live in right now. And so Bradley Beal can find a way to make more highlights and do more dynamic stuff that plays to the millennial generation.
Yeah,
the people who are getting their highlights on their smartphones and things like that. He's just in that little place of going to be underappreciated probably for the balance of his career.
All right, so you just saw that list. You saw the votes. You saw what Kyrie Irving had. He had 800,000 votes. Next in line was DeMar DeRozan at about 250. There we go. DeMar DeRozan, 259,000 votes.
But I would argue a lot of that has to do with the fact those guys are name brand recognized players. DeRozan, I might add, has an entire nation of Canada. That's stuffing the ballot box, and he's only got three. That can't be underscored. Those two guys are Olympic guys.
Yeah.
They're dream teamers.
They are. But when you see
dream team comes swag.
When you see Irvin though, when you see Irvin at 800,000, you see DeMar DeRozan at 250,000. Is Kyrie Irving that much better than everybody else?
He's got swag. He won a championship
it's the swag.
with a shot.
That's right. It's the swag. I forgot. So he's got that superstar swag then.
He's got championship swag.
He's got championship swag. He has the ring.
You can't put a price on championship swag.
No.
There are a bunch of teams around here. The Burgundy and Gold need to go and get somebody with championship swag for the clubhouse. For the locker room. The Nationals, they need somebody with championship swag for the clubhouse. The Capitals need somebody with championship swag in their locker room. You can't put a price, and I can't define it. I couldn't write a column. It's just a presence about you, and unfortunately, I think Bradley Beal's in that area, and he just doesn't resonate yet.
It's all about the swag.
It's about
Unlike
the swag.
This pocket square that keeps trying to fall
That is
out.
swaggy.
All right, Mike from Bethesda, hang in there. We're going to catch you on the other side of the break. 50 Shades in the building, bringing in a new year on Sports Talk.
See, I got the pocket
you
square,
do
too.
Welcome back to Sports Talk. 703-387-1020. Call us. There's the question of the night. Is Bradley Beal overdue for an all-star nod? I feel like it's about time.
It is about time.
I feel like if he was a little bit taller, that's what I think. If he was about 6'7", I think that would be his swag. A couple inches, and he's swagged out.
Little McKinley.
Yeah.
Go to her YouTube channel now.
Big Mac, that's his daughter, by the way.
And she's gonna post because Bradley Beal is her favorite player.
The Panda? By the way, I just found out yesterday that was his nickname.
The Panda?
The Panda. The Big Panda. Because there was this whole thing about Big Panda versus the Unicorn, Kristaps Porzingis, of course. Anyway, let's go to the phone lines. Mike is in Bethesda. Mike, what's up, man?
Robert, Happy New Year.
Yes.
You got a brand new set, a new haircut. You got the professor in the house.
Yes, we do, Professor Gray.
Professor, my friend. Mark, you got the swag tonight.
You got it, Mark. You got the swag, man.
When I saw his pocket square, I knew I had to represent.
And he has one. Bow! Right there.
Okay, listen, let me just give you the accolade. You predicted the Redskins at 7-9. I want to give you your credit. I owe you a Whopper, a Big Mac, or an In-N-Out. What would you like me to fax you?
In-N-Out.
Woo! In-N-Out. Should I go In-N-Out?
You gotta go In-N-Out.
I don't know. I'm loyal. I'm loyal to Mickey D's.
Well,
I'm loyal.
Oh, you got to do the In-N-Out
Do you?
double. The double cheese is out of this world. But listen to me carefully. Bradley Beal is 3.5 assists, like you said. Okay, but he is he an listen, Deshaun Wall has more votes because he is a player that is not. He'll pass and he'll get his assist, right? He's more of a Kobe Bryant type of player. Mark, what do you think?
He's the alpha male. You're right.
Or fiction? And then Robert, congratulations on your 7-9 Redskins. Good guess.
Thank you. No, congrats on my In-N-Out. That's what the congrats needs to come from.
You got the double cheese. I promise I'll fax it to you.
All right, thanks for calling, Mike.
Yeah, but in many respects, Mike makes a good point because John Wall is the alpha male. He kind of dwarfs Bradley Beal in the backcourt right now. And when you think Wizards, you think John Wall. And it's almost kind of like what Kyrie Irving was saying in Cleveland, where despite winning the championship with the big shot, he was never going to get his, so he went to Boston in new environments, and it looks like it's going to be the place where he flourishes.
Exactly. Calvin is in D.C. Calvin, what's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm good. What's going on?
Yeah, by Bill, I want Bill to be the All-Star. That game he did on number 6 for New York, he caught him like Addison. He almost made him fall. He gave him a sinking leg down.
He gave him stinky.
You know what? He gave Porzingis that. He did make Porzingis do the stanky leg.
He
did. He had Porzingis dancing out there.
He did.
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, Calvin.
I hope Bill make the All-Star team, and he just saw in the All-Star game, and I hope the Wizards will take it all the way to the champion and beat Boston out, take Boston and keep it out to the playoff, and be the champion this year.
Lofty goals,
yeah,
Calvin. Lofty goals. But, Calvin, thank you so much for calling.
Do you think some of our fans in Fauquier County know about the stanky leg?
Yeah, I don't know. They could. Yeah. That was a big dance.
It still is.
And it still is.
In certain urban environments.
People still know what the stanky leg is. Derek, what's going on, Derek?
Yo, gentlemen, what's going on?
What's up, man?
How y'all holding up in this weather? It's freezing out here, right?
I don't even talk about it.
Well, you know what? And that's the first thing 50 said when he came in. It's super cold outside, but I'm blessed because I drive from garage to garage.
Yeah, you know.
So I haven't hit the cold yet. So there we go.
No, he doesn't even need a coat.
No, I don't. I have one, but I didn't need it. Anyway, go ahead, Derek. What's up?
Yeah, with Beal, you know, he's an all-star caliber player, but I just think his game isn't flashy enough for the All-Star. It's not like pop. It's really good. I love his game. Don't get me wrong.
It's the swag. It's the lack of swag.
Like, you know, to a certain degree, because he's got it. He's got a swag to him. Like, I'm a Wizards fan. I've been watching him, and you see it. But, like, the people that don't see it, that aren't fans, they don't know. And it's just, like, I was thinking earlier, a guy like Kemba Walker, he's got swag. So he kind of swagged his way into the All-Star game. He's been in the playoffs like 3-4 years now consistently. Kemba Walker's just been getting to the playoffs. So things like that cross my mind. It's obviously something to that level because at the end of the day, it's a popularity thing.
And great point, Derek. And thanks for calling, by the way. Let's not forget that when Kevin Love was hurt last All-Star game, it was between him. It was between his replacement was going to be either Bradley Beal or Carmelo Anthony. Of course, everyone goes for Carmelo.
More swag.
Because of the swag. Because
that's all it was.
Which I was a little upset. I was upset at that. Yeah, I was upset at that because I guess being a homer, I wanted to see Bradley Beal get his shot.
So would I. But unfortunately, you got to force yourself sometimes from being a fan when you're really close to players that you respect and you admire and represent all the things that are good about the game. The fact remains, All-Star Game is a show. It's like, you know, the red carpet.
That's all it is.
You know, it's like those award shows.
Yeah.
Those people come out with, average off-the-rack clothing. Do we really care? No.
Nah.
Unfortunately, John Wall is tailored Bradley Beal's game off the rack.
I want to see spiked red bottoms when you're on the red carpet. All right, stay with us. When we come back, one question for you. Would you eat this? What and why when we come back? Yep, that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no.
That's
we'll be right
green
back.
bread.
All right, this is what you could have done, Mark.
I
Got the dog out.
How do you think I got here?
You had the dog. Snow dogs up in here, man. Hey.
I'm training for the Iditarod in South Carolina.
Iron Will right here, man. That's what I'm talking about. Charleston, South Carolina. South is not excluded from this mess. All of this mess.
Somebody told me Aaron Hawksworth is pretty good at the snowboarding.
The snowboarding? I wouldn't know. I've never seen this.
I can't confirm nor deny.
I would pay to see it,
yeah,
but I've never seen it. Okay, speaking of snow, you saw what the Pats had to do today, right? Left the locker room, had to walk across.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Those are men.
Look at
that. Those are real men.
That's men.
Yeah. If you listen closely into the background, you can hear some NFL Films music, and John Facenda's voice. And the men of the Patriots find themselves walking 200 yards.
That is ridiculous.
From the chowder to the bubble.
Devin McCourty had some things to say about this.
He doesn't care. Don't call and say your car got stuck. What's the name? I think everyone knows there's 2 hotels up here at Patriot Place. So you kind of get that, this guy Bill that talks every day in the morning meeting, he doesn't play.
Bill does not care.
Look, it takes me back to I moved from Atlanta to work at ESPN.
Right.
And we got one of those typical 8-inch dustings by the locals. And I'm like, dude, 8 inches? For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got snow blowers and plows, and you'll be getting to work.
It's a new world, too.
That's how you grew up, right?
Yeah, man. Chi-Town. Stand up. But the thing is, schools didn't close when there was like 1 inch of snow. But that's a different story. Speaking of coaches.
You trying to say something?
Speaking of coaches, Patrick Ewing had.
Professorial Pat Ewing, no less.
He's getting his respect now because, and this is all over Twitter right now. He's reprimanding Marcus Derrickson for taking this one-legged step back shot as the clock. In fact, it wasn't expiring. In fact, listen to Patrick when they're on the bench.
I like that. Step back, one-legged. What kind of shot is that? Have you ever shot that shot? Do you work on that shot?
When? And then when it was all over, Patrick said, "I've never seen you practice that shot, so don't shoot that shot."
Well, I think he does work on it. It's just that there's nobody around to see him, so he can't prove it. Look, I do, and you know something? That's the Dirk Nowitzki shot.
Right. I'm sure people. And look, Patrick's saying he's never shot that before. Don't coddle him. He's never shot that before. I'm not gonna be nice to him. I've never seen him practice that, so I'm not gonna allow it.
Now, in 8 weeks, when he makes one of those shots in the Big East tournament to win it.
Exactly.
You're going to say, he's been working on it. And Patrick's going to say, no, great shot. Next round.
So, look, I promised you guys this. Would you eat this? And this, you said it's green bread. That's exactly what it is. And then there's ice. First of all, there's ice cream. There's still ice cream, which is not bad, okay? I get that. I get the dessert. The desserts always have weird colors and everything. That's fine. Sprinkles, have fun with the sprinkles, the teal sprinkles, brown
Kevin
sprinkles.
Schaefer got you with Got you gambling with the palate again, I see.
No, because I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. But then you move to the green bun with the burger. No. You're not trying that? Mm-mm. Come on,
Takes me back to the old school days of Star Trek. Remember the green girls like Kirk? Dude,
you know what?
Don't do it.
I'll represent for all the millennials out there. That looks like the episode of SpongeBob when they had the different color Krabby Patties. That's what that reminds me of. There was an episode where they had different color Krabby Patties, and the reason they were different colors was because they were spoiled.
That reminds me of the back of my refrigerator somewhere between my sophomore and junior year in college. I can't remember because it was probably there for the entire 8 semesters.
Everybody had that token green sandwich in the back of the fridge.
That scientific experiment.
Right. That you had to turn in at the end of All right, we're going to go to break. We come back. Final thoughts from 50 Shades. We might get them to try green burger. That's not going to happen. That's the best part about this whole video. This whole ball situation. This song right here. Welcome to Lithuania. My producer and I singing it for like 30 minutes straight downstairs. Welcome to Lithuania.
You guys are contributing to the delinquency of an old bleeping man.
No, we are not.
Yes, you
it's
are.
a catchy song, man.
No.
It is a catchy song. By the way, the balls are taking over Lithuania, man.
And Facebook, too.
Facebook, that's right. Ball in the family, right?
They are just blowing up. So maybe P.T. Barnum lives. He's just now a black man now with a bald head.
Hey, out in Lithuania, too, by the way.
Lithuania.
What? And we got to go. I wish we could go out on that song, but we can't. Maybe one of these days we could go out on Welcome to Lithuania.
I'm not going out on anything Lithuanian. No.